Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Spiritually Key, and in this video, I'm going to show you 4 beginner tips that can help you adopt spiritual meditation not just as a practice, but as a lifestyle. So, there are several types of meditation, including guided, focused, visualization, mindfulness, and movement. But we'll be focusing on spiritual meditation for the purposes of this video and what I primarily practice. So, spiritual meditation is designed for establishing a connection with everything around you, including your version of God, nature, and the universe as a whole. Now, I feel like so many of us can be intimidated by any form of meditation, mostly because of media portrayals of what meditation is or can be. But changing this perspective with a powerful intention is the first step to mastering this practice for life. So, making it intentional. Try first beginning the practice with your favorite prayer of peace or by repeating the following mindful statement. I am a powerful healer of self, and I don't allow limiting beliefs or external influences to dictate what I can achieve in this moment. By beginning with a prayer statement or mindful intention, you're already sending out a powerful signal that you're expecting nothing less but success this time. When I first started meditation, I found myself just sitting on my mat in prayer and then living on a prayer because I wasn't going anywhere without intention. My thoughts were endlessly running through my mind, and I couldn't find myself truly focusing until one day I decided to commit to being intentional and created a sacred space using natural elements like essential oils, incense, and candles. Now, this might seem like an obvious adjustment with many Eastern religions and spiritual groups practicing this, but I believe the progress I saw was because more than anything, my intention was a faithful one. But it also showed me that in order to have a calm mind, I needed an open heart, one that wasn't holding on to a bunch of worries, disagreements, and past issues, which typically foster intrusive thoughts. Bringing me to tip number 2, unburden yourself. So for this step, we can take a crash course into basic meditation where you're in a seated position and typically guided to maintain a tall spine with a slight interior pelvic tilt to support the natural curvature of the back. Now, using a meditation cushion is preferable, but there are other things that can work, and today we are stuck with my mat, so we'll use that. But essentially, we'll want to keep our hips higher than our knees to prevent any blood flow constriction or any additional discomfort. And then we can close our eyes, turn our attention within, focusing on deep breath work, in and out, in and out. Repeating these breaths over a span of time, finding calm and appreciating the present moment. But what we can typically find is that, as I mentioned, we have intrusive thoughts. And let's be honest, boredom, especially if we're used to a lot of screen time or really any overstimulation just from being in the 21st century. But unburdening yourself of any of the day's challenges just before meditation is a certified way to clear your path to a freer mind. So try verbally expressing or unloading what is coming between you and God in that moment as a sort of talk therapy. And if you're not a big talker or don't feel comfortable doing that just yet, journal out a few pages detailing your to-dos, projects, family, and work stressors that are top of mind, and go ahead and rip them up as another form of release. The point is to offer up as much information before the meditation, so you're deflecting a minimal amount of distractions during the practice. If anything does come up during meditation, you can always graciously acknowledge those feelings or thoughts and love them to light. Or another option would be reassuring yourself that there's plenty of time to address them after the meditation and that you're deserving of the comparably shorter time you've given yourself in this moment for peace. Now, only 2 more steps to go with number 3, acknowledging that it's all a process. Like any other routine or habit, you'll need to be persistent, but also patient with your body's timing. So, to get into my meditation flow, I often listen to sound therapy like chakra healing or frequency based tones because this was my first method to mastering the technique before ever being able to move on to guided and eventually silent meditations. So, the rule here is to just keep it simple, remembering progress, not perfection. But this last tip is the fastest way to support a quicker process. And that is number 4, setting and remembering your motivation for meditation in the first place. Yes. So, there are so many reasons for pursuing meditation, whether it be to rebalance aspects of any mental or physical health concern, wanting to nourish better relationships with your partner, friends, and family, or simply just self mastery. But for me, it was from a place of pain. And in my darkest of times, it completely helped me feel connected again. So, what is it that you can keep top of mind as your driving force for change? Again, there are so many benefits, including being more present and mindfully available to your loved ones. But strengthening a connection with you and a higher power is the most irreplaceable gift you can give to yourself right now. Okay, guys, those are my 4 tips. If you found this helpful and know someone in your life who could use a little more convincing to try, or just simply get back into meditation, please like this video and share it with them. I also dive into spiritual and personal development topics every week for my Self-Discovery Sundays, a series featured on my channel all about stepping into your personal and spiritual power. So if you're not already subscribed, hit that button to be notified. Thanks so much for your time with me, and love always, Spiritually Key.